Hello, this is Miki, and welcome to Miki's Study Hall. I would like to welcome our second guest for Miki's Study Hall today, Elizar from online English school Skytalk. He has been teaching English for Japanese students for a few months now, and I would like to ask him some questions today. Hello, Elizar, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so let's do it. Number one, I have a question for you today. Yay! Number one, do you have a nickname?
Oh, yeah, that would be Jay. Yeah,
Oh.
because my it started from my mother. My mother used to call me Jay,
Mm.
and if you're if you're wondering why Jay,
Mm-hmm.
because it's from if you can notice my on my last name, that's Junior there, so that's
Oh,
where they get the J.
I see. So may I call you Jay?
Sure,
Uh,
I would love to.
all right. Okay, for number two, would you introduce yourself for listeners, please?
All right. Sure thing. So my name is, as you can see, it's Elizar H.
All
Exactly.
right. Yep.
Yeah, it's Elizar H. Adaptar Junior.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I just turned 23 last month.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So I'm currently living in Davao City, Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a graduate of culinary arts. It's a if someone doesn't know culinary arts, that's cooking.
Mm.
I'm a chef.
Mm-hmm.
So my main specialty would be French cuisines.
Mm.
Yeah. But honestly, we learned all kinds of cuisines, but yeah, I just chose to get French cuisine as my specialty.
Mm. That's
So
interesting. Okay.
yeah. So I had my first job at Shangri-La Hotel Cebu.
Mm-hmm.
That's a five-star hotel.
Mm.
And actually, yeah, they have a branch in Tokyo, Japan.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but sad to say, I was just there for about 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I quit the job for some reasons. I don't know. Am I
Okay. I won't ask you.
all right? Yeah, but it's okay if you're gonna ask me. But yeah, I think let's not just talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah, I quit the job there for some reasons, and
Mm-hmm.
then I chose a different field.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm working for yeah, I forgot to mention this one, but yeah, I think I'm not gonna mention some of the things that I've been to, some of the jobs that I've been to. Yeah, because there are many jobs I've been to. I've tried.
Mm-hmm.
I've been an article writer for a British company.
Mm-hmm.
I've done so many home-based jobs. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I've worked for almost 3.5 years. Now
Mm-hmm.
still working. I'm now working for almost exactly 3 and 7 months at
Mm-hmm.
an American call center company,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the senior sales executive.
Wow. Mm.
Yeah. So basically, I'm talking to people, American business owners,
Mm-hmm.
CEOs, business manager,
Mm-hmm.
uh, vice CEOs, so something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to them and dealing with them business related informations.
Mm-hmm.
And also, as at the same time, I'm working here in Skytalk as my job.
Wow. Wow.
Exactly.
So that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh, lastly would be my hobbies. My hobbies before would include mountaineering and other, let's just say, adventurous
Okay.
things. Yeah,
Wow.
so, yeah. But sad to say, as of now, I don't have the time anymore to do those activities. So,
Mm.
basically, my hobbies right now would be sleeping, eating, playing computer games, then sleeping again,
Wow.
aside from working.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So sounds you're so busy and because you have two jobs, right? So, but
Exactly.
why did you choose to have two jobs?
To be honest, I don't really exactly know how I got two jobs.
Mm.
But yeah, I think it started when my girlfriend introduced SkyTalk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because before I started here in SkyTalk, I was because my job starts at my first job, or the call center job. It starts from 1 a.m. until 8 a.m. So as you observe, 1 a.m. till 8 a.m., then let's just say I'm gonna sleep from 9 till, let's just say 5. So 6 p.m. until onwards, I don't have nothing to do.
I see.
So that's why my girlfriend, my girlfriend told me, oh, why don't you try your skills here in Skytalk? Why don't you try applying here in Skytalk? And then I was challenged by my girlfriend. So honestly, I was challenged by what she said. So that's why I tried my skills here in Skytalk. And I don't know if this was luck or I don't know, but yeah, luckily I was hired here in Skytalk. So now I'm really enjoying my job here in Skytalk. I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying talking to Japanese people.
Oh, that's great. And I'm really thankful to your girlfriend also.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Thanks to her.
Okay, so how long do you sleep in a day right now?
That's a very good question, because usually most of my students ask that question.
Okay.
And actually, not really once, but I think 90% of my students during self-introduction, they would probably and surely ask that question.
Okay.
Yeah, usually, some people say that I don't get enough sleep, but for me, it's enough for me. Yeah, because as you know, I'm working from 1 a.m. till 8 a.m. in my previous job. So usually, I'm sleeping from 9 a.m. That's Philippine time, so that's 9 a.m. or 10 p.m. Japanese time. That's I was just gonna use Japanese time. 10 p.m. until 2 p.m. So that would be 11, 12, 1, 2. So that would be 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
So 4 hours sleep. During that time, I need to wake up because I also have a work here in Skytalk during afternoon
New
class.
shift.
Exactly. But yeah, I just prefer to get 2 slots, so that would be 1 hour class or 15 minute class. So after that would end probably at, I think, 4 p.m. Japan time, 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Japan time. I'm again sleeping that time.
Okay.
So 4 hours earlier from the morning time, and then let's just say 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 hours in the afternoon time. So that's, I think, 7 all in all, 6 to 7 hours.
Okay.
So for me, I still get a chance to sleep enough.
And that's enough for you, right?
Exactly. I don't know, but yeah, for me, I think that's enough. I don't feel stressed from my job. I don't feel stressed from my life. So I'm enjoying my life, and I think that's enough for me.
Great, great. Okay. So yes, you mentioned about why you became the tutor in Skytalk, right? Because of your girlfriend's challenge. Yay. And so, but yeah, but how did you learn English, and how did you learn to speak English with your native English accent?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not really sure if I do have an English native accent as of now. I'm really not sure. But one thing is for sure, that I learned basic English from school or at school. So because here in the Philippines, we are actually taught of English language since, I think, we are in kindergarten. So we are being taught by basic English language, like apple, something like that.
I see.
So telling your name, something like that. So actually, I've learned basic English from school. And actually, honestly, I just learned how to speak this. I don't know how would I rate my speaking skills, but yeah, I just learned the skills from my job right now, which is the call center. So that's, yeah, and also that's also the reason why I'm always also telling to my students that, yeah, just keep practicing English, because honestly, you will gonna learn English as day goes by, as you're practicing English. So honestly, I don't really think that I have native accent.
Oh, really? Well, your English is really, yeah, beautiful, and I think it's really good. Yay! And many students
Yay.
talk about your English is really good. Okay. Um, so I guess you talk a lot. You talk with many Japanese already, right?
Exactly.
And so please tell me, what is the difference between Japanese and Filipinos?
I like that question
All right.
because that's the first thing that I was really shocked about when I started here in Skytalk.
Mm.
Yeah, honestly, because the first thing that I observed from most Japanese people was, this is just for me. This is just my own observation. Honestly, I thought
Mm-hmm.
I thought that most, not really all, most Japanese students that I had was a strict, serious type, or let's just
Mm.
say moody. Peace to my yeah, peace to my students.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, not but yeah, actually they're not really moody. But yeah, I just thought that they're moody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, actually that's the basic let's just say difference between Japanese and Filipino people because when you say Japanese people, you cannot really judge them by how they look or how they speak.
Agree. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you say Filipino people, the Filipino people has this kind of attitude that let's just say um stereotype attitude. I don't know how to use that word, but yeah, stereotype attitude.
Okay.
Yeah, as what you see on them or as what you observe on them at the first glance or at the first impression by the
Mm-hmm.
way by the way they speak, by the way they react, by the way they look,
Mm-hmm.
honestly can really actually get a Filipino's attitude. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the opposite for Japanese people. Yeah,
Mm.
honestly, Japanese people are 99%, I can honestly say 99% of Japanese people, 100% of my Japanese students are really kind, friendly, and funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's also the main reason why I really, really love my job here in
I
Skytalk.
see. And also you cannot notice from how they look.
Exactly, that's, yeah, honestly, if you don't mind me,
Okay.
honestly, this is a real, let's just say, real observation. Honestly, Miss Miki, shall I include this one?
Sure.
Yeah, honestly, the first time I saw your picture, Miss Miki, I thought that you're a kind of serious type. Yeah, honestly, serious type and strict type,
Uh-huh.
let's just say, women or girl, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, so that's why I had this kind of awkward feeling to talk with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but as the conversation goes, then I actually noticed that you're not really that kind of person that I used to think of. So
Mm-hmm.
you were a kind of jolly person, something like that. Yeah.
I see.
So
Wow.
that's one interesting fact about Japanese people.
But yes, yeah, it sounds really interesting. All right. Okay, so there's so many Japanese who really wants to talk English fluently, so that's why they're taking lessons from you and from Skytalk. Will you give some advice for people who wants to talk English fluently?
All right. Yeah. I would just like to repeat this all over again. That's one misunderstanding from all of my students, and from not really from all of my students, but for some of my students before.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mm-hmm.
is not students right now, but maybe before, because they actually want to improve their let's just say pronunciation skills, or they want to speak English as an American speaker, as an American
Mm-hmm.
speaker does.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, that's what I'm trying to say to them. Actually, being fluent in English doesn't mean that you're good in English.
Ah, I
Yeah,
see.
I'm always telling them that comprehension first, vocabulary second, lastly would be the pronunciation or the fluency. Not really
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation, but the fluency in English.
I see.
Comprehension would be how you answer questions directly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And actually, vocabulary second is the more vocabularies you have, the easier for you to create good and accurate sentences, right?
You're right. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's just the thing that I want them to realize, that fluency is not really that important, but vocabulary comprehension are the most important thing.
Wow. Sounds like you're really a good teacher. Okay, so this will be the last question. Do you have any message for people who are listening Mickey Study Hall?
Oh, yeah. Let me just think about that one first. I actually don't have any message for them.
Oh,
Just
okay.
yeah, but yeah, maybe there's some. Yeah, I just want them to just enjoy studying English. The main
Mm,
thought of studying English would be just have fun.
mhm,
Don't pressure yourself in studying English, I'm sorry. Don't pressure yourself in studying English. Just have fun is the key to success, I think, in my honest opinion.
mhm,
Because if you're pressuring yourself, that would be another factor that for yourself you don't want to learn English anymore because you're pressured by learning English, right? So
mhm.
just have fun. Just treat any lessons that you have as a speaking opportunity. So just have fun, just enjoy, and just smile always.
Wow, that's great,
Right.
and I got it, and I will definitely enjoy.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, Elizar. I think it's time for us today, and it was really nice talking to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Miki.
Okay, bye for now.
All right. So is that a real goodbye, Miss Miki?
Well, I wish we could talk more, but unfortunately, it's time. Thank you so much, Jay. Mickey Study Hall will give you some questions about Elizar. You can download the text from Skytalk SNS. Please check and enjoy. Thank you so much for listening, Mickey Study Hall. See you soon.